So here we are, guys, welcome to Forge Action Day at Castle View. We are here to see the drifters.
Their tires up to 80 psi and sliding on the circuit. These guys sometimes running at 15 psi in the circuit. In the tires, you do see the circuit. If we are back on the way, it looks like we are. We are back on the way there. We've got Hayden from Saturday, and one of the nicest guys in the sport. He's a legend in the sport. On the OG drifting. We've got Aaron Blasniak there in the sport of silver, orange black. for it. Yeah, he has been doing extremely well over in the Irish Drift Championship with his car and his previous cars. Now, if you didn't know about Drift Games, so these two guys that you'll see on the circuit now, they were unfortunately involved with a big fire earlier on this year in April. Now, the fire tore through their building. It wasn't caused by them, it was caused by another business attached to them. But it tore through their building and destroyed 11 of their cars, including their brand new back out of the circuit and incredible drifting, travelling all the way from Ireland to come here. We do see Josh Holdsworth now on his second lap in. He is starting to absolutely go for it now. He is really going for it now over in PS13. Absolutely incredible car here. And again, we've got all the other guys here. Now feel free to go with these guys in the paddock and have a little chat with them. All the drifters here, you can come and go and have a chat with them. Ask them anything about the cars and anything about drifting that you want to know. Whilst waiting for some more to come round. We'll say some more happy birthday shout-outs. So big shout-out to Max Newman, happy birthday. And happy birthday to Matt Field as well. Guys, when they come back in, have a little chat with them, see how they're getting on. And we now see Harry Penny, MX-5, just walked into the MX-5 go. It's a tiny little turbo on it, but it makes 250 horsepower, and he shows you don't need 1,000 horsepower to be able to do this circuit. You just need the skill behind you. A lot of these guys have been practicing on the simulator. They've been flat out on the simulator practicing on this track. Another guy no shame of that as well is Matt Maynard in the Garage 500 350Z. You'll see that coming out of the pit lane right now. So if you've not experienced drifting before and you're probably wondering what is happening in front of you, well these guys are obviously going sideways. Now a lot of you have experienced drifting before, a lot of you have been here before. For anyone who hasn't, okay, these guys are doing drifting and this is so these guys use steering handbrake, clutch, brake. They're using all three pedals at once at some point. in the circuit. They're using opposite lock, and it's a very, very weird feeling. If you've never experienced this before, it's a very, very odd feeling, especially if you're going everything and you're going the opposite way to where the corner actually wants to go. You're looking at your side window rather than the front window, and it's just incredible to see, and it's incredible to experience it.
Look at this one, look.
European Championship is now almost a World Championship. These guys are really, really put into the test, and these guys are absolutely going for it. One of the guys you might recognise is Martin Richards. He'll be coming out very, very shortly in that Driftworks R32 Skyline. Martin Richards went to Riga for Drift Masters and
Where the curve go? Just keep walking down. It goes down in a minute, oh.
We've got guys on the circuit. Richie Gilby in the Sid 80 1,000 horsepower. He's being chased by Martin Richards in that Driftworks R32. Just listen to it roar as he comes past him. So, looking down the pit lane, these guys are very, very quickly changing their tires and getting more tires. They've been out for a couple of laps. They've absolutely destroyed the tires. So you can do it a lot cheaper, and as we go on throughout the day, I'll let you guys know how you can get into drifting. A lot of people do ask me, how do you get into it? You know, how do I start? You know, how do I need to build the car to this sort of level to get into it, which you don't, and I'll tell you guys as we go through. Coming up the pit lane now, we've got Hugh Real Savile in an 8-inch I think it's a van, I suppose. very much, guys, for joining us. It's incredible. We got Brian Hughes there. Brian Hughes, the absolute splendid. Absolutely pristine. Now this car has had a fresh respray and a fresh body kit. You can see the soft box black with a Japanese decal on the side of it. But he's come back now, he's got fresh paint on it, he's got a fresh wing on it, he's got everything refreshed on it, and he is absolutely going for it. With him at Silverstone last weekend, and he was absolutely killing it there as well. And you guys are quite lucky to see the Blade. He absolutely going for it there. Engine by D1 engines, go check them out for what his engine needs, and also it's the most colourful car on the grid. This is Harry Love in the self-holding. This car here, no instructors. He does everything by himself. And the colour pit next now is a purple A86 with Harry Penny then, MX-5 not Richie Gilbert, the high ball power you'll find it on the Watson Pistol stand in the paddock. Go to Aaron Pistol
Yeah, that's a selfie stick.
So don't forget guys, we've got 3 more sessions of drifting coming right up for you. The next one's going to be at 11:15 today. 11:15, but in the meantime, we have got track sessions. Don't forget, parade laps as well. If you want to get someone to parade lap, head down to the Strawman Centre. In the pit lane, cooling down the cars, cooling down. It does get very, very hot out there. These cars do take an absolute battery and they do get extremely hot. In a competition scenario, they only run a couple of corners and it's very, very short runs. Whereas here, they're struggling to keep the cars cool, so you'll see a lot of the guys running without bonnets, or you'll see them with leaf blowers underneath the bonnet, just trying to cool them down ever so slightly. Stay back to them in that game. Front end, but he gets emotional with me if I don't say it's the S1080. We're coming towards the end of our first drift session. Thank you very much for your patience earlier on. We hope you enjoyed it.
Look at that. It's not that. Did it rain?
What do you think I smoke that? Nicely done. You going in the pit lane?
Spray a bit on it, seal back. Pockets, you have a look down there then. Big jersey, hey, just give me a big jersey.
But if he does, I really think he's wearing a little padding.
back where it says Egan from Drifting.
No.
Drifting, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely taking it off the straight. Adam Gap there, just pulling up onto the side. I'm sure we've got an issue with that
Hey Siri, open eBay.
I do a snake going.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Just fish.
How come it disappear?
I hope you all managed to get your sonic sport crash carried. Brilliant pictures and your sonic if you haven't got that yet. Go grab them. Carlos, slow right down. Over there, it doesn't look like Adam Gavin, doesn't have a problem with that game. It's on that land,
There's a massive
Remember when Jack done it?
I'll tell him off for that.
I'll be here.
Harry Stewart then is a guy, the best way to describe Harry Stewart, like Stewart Poster N14 is he is absolutely loose. When he comes back here in a minute, you'll see why. Because he is just on one. He doesn't care. He's out there having the best time of his life. He has my they've been working hard this week, him and so they fixed tomorrow. So good work to get fixed. You also see Harry Love as well with the fake front headlights. You see the stickers as well. So it all goes quiet at the pit lane whilst the cars make their way around the circuit. And we're going to see the first car come in, which is going to be Ryan Hughes. And as you can see by that, Ryan Hughes is currently just absolutely fit. Where they're going. Keep it up. These guys are really pushing now. They know it's the last session of the day. They are pushing. Everywhere you look, there's just the smoke is just filled in here. Won't be surprised if the weather forecast changes to sunny with a high probability of fog. Looking at this. It all goes quiet. Down on the pit lane once again whilst they go round for their track session and around the back side of the circuit. And they'll do a few laps. Ryan Hughes, I can guarantee, will probably come in on this lap because he would have definitely used all of his tyres. And it does look like he has come in as well. Yeah, he has. Shane Faber is going to continue. And we're going to get Harry Penny onto the circuit. Harry Penny then in that MX-5. So in that MX-5, he's actually opted to go for 70 tyres on the back of that thing, just to try him out. And this is the first time that he's ever been on semi-slick, so it'll be interesting to see how fast he can actually get that little MX-5. Decided to destroy the rear end of it. So Josh opting to go in on the passenger seat of Ryan Hughes. I'm going to catch up with Josh now and see how it was in there because he looks like he had a whale of a time. And obviously, most of the guys will run 195s or 205s, and that is how many millimetres the tyre is, okay? For example, your Range Rover is going to have about 260. He's having the best day ever, which just shows that, you know, these guys travel far and wide to come here at Castle Combe. They love coming into this circuit. It's such a fast circuit. Because he was busy fixing his inlet manifold. What actually happened is his inlet manifold blew up, so he took his inlet manifold off. He changed the tune on it, he got remotely changed the tune on it, and now we're back here. Right now you can see right here. Semi-split. Edmonds then swapping places with Harry Love. And bringing up rear with Ames Hill. These guys are not holding back now. You can look at them smoking Hill Castle 2. Next up out of the pit lane we got Pad in the 700 horsepower S15.
700, oh.
Well, he was going up the pit lane, but unfortunately, just before he left, he had an issue, so he's gone back into the pit lane.
699 of his horses run away.
As we see Richie Gilby then, that was the Pistons, 1000 horsepower 1, JZS Sylvia, still 80. Just finishing off the rest of those tyres there. Ryan Hughes taking a cool down lap. That car pushed to its absolute limits. Just going to take a cool down lap. Harry Penny then back out again. Conversions, turbocharge those. This one seems to take some abuse, so I don't know what that engine's made out of. Getting the thumbs up as he comes past. I mean, it might have been another finger, but we'll take the thumbs up. But he's going to go out there and go really, really loose on the circuit. At the end of the Eagle Rise, it's Corey 44. Over Avon Rise. Big angle over Avon Rise. Slams the foot on the throttle. Brilliant run, Ames Hill. Don't forget guys, there's still time to get your Drift Games merchandise. Head down to the Drift Games stall and get all your merchandise. Please go and support the Drift Games guys. They've come over here from Ireland just to be in front of you. They've driven all the way from Ireland and they're going to be driving back tonight, all the way to Ireland tonight. It's going to take them all through the night to get back. So please go and support those guys. As I hear a V8 come in, and this is Hugo and Saville, followed by Harry Penny. Harry Penny going as fast as he can in that little MX-5 to try and catch up with the 700 horsepower of Hugo and Saville. Harry Stewart. Chose this S14 RB25 out of a Skyline under the bonnet. Ames Hill then, absolutely huge angle. Marcus then obviously breaking his car earlier on today. Marcus you would have seen that 1000 horsepower S15 and so he's opted to take the opposite, which is One of the most skilled drivers on the track at the moment. Okay, Pad now exits out the pit lane. He is in that S15, so it does look like he's solved that problem, whatever the problem was. And now heading out on the 30. Common version of the Skyline, 2.5 litre turbo. Hayden Cruikshank in the Wonderbar 26 NASCAR inspired Cresta, Toyota Cresta. Don't see a lot of Crestas about anymore, they're a very, very old vehicle. Another car you don't see very much about either is the Toyota Explorer. 2JZ 3 litre single turbo, pushing around 500 horsepower. Look at the angle that Aaron is putting into it. There's a reason why it's called angle Aaron. And Richie Neal does. Just absolutely sending it out the pit lane there. Just smashing it off the limiter in that 1,000 horsepower SIL 80. So it's called a SIL 80 for anyone who doesn't know because it's an S13, alright, but it's got like a normal S13 mapped by MB Automotive, who maps a lot of these cars, so he logged into this car just before it went out just to check the tune on it. Another car mapped by MB Automotive is that new Glaze S14 of Josh Wyman. And another car mapped by MB Automotive is the yellow S15. Martin Richards then in that R32 seems to be getting less and less panels every single time it goes by. When it starts to get towards the end of the session and people start to push a little bit harder just for the last little bit. Eric Landiat then, huge angle once again, Shane Faber, pit lane now in that Faber Roofing E46. Another car mapped by MB Automotive. 2JZ under the bonnet. Engines. Go check out DY Engines for all your engine building needs. One of the best guys in the game. Very little to here as well. Once again, guys, don't forget to go check out the Drift Games merchandise stand before they head home tonight. Harry Love there. Both very good friends. Mark Richards helps with Harry Love getting that car all the way around the UK. Before it won a car of the show here a few action days ago and thoroughly deserved it as well. Arik Ladnia then determined to link the whole track in one drift. Hit the the enters over Avon Wright. Nice flicking. A few clutch kicks. You can hear it backfiring. Matt Maynard then getting chased in by Martin Richards. Matt Maynard is going to get out of the way very, very quickly because Martin Richards and Harry Love there are flying past him. But that does mean that all of our cars are currently out on circuit, apart from one, I believe. But everyone that's still left in is back out on the circuit currently with Darren. We want everyone back from this event safely. But if you are staying, there's plenty more action to come. We've got more track action going on. We've got parade lap as well. So please stay with us. Support the train staff before they close down for the evening. Driftgames.line. Yeah, once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us at Ford Action Day. We hope you've had a fantastic discussion. Panels of the car. Mark Richards has now got no rear end left on it. Its rear end's flapping about all over the place. I swear that car just gets less and less and less every single time. Literally, just keeps losing panels. Martin Richards, the king of leader. Massive limit on that standard power 350Z, doing everything he can. Any photos you've got today, make sure you tag Castle Combe in your description. We'll do our best to share as many as possible. If you've got any of the drifting, tag Team Garage 500, tag Drift Games, let them know that you are here. Show your appreciation to these guys. Thank you to everyone that's supported any of the trade stands, support anything from any of the trade stands, whatever you can spare is really much appreciated. Support the guys that support us. They come along here and they take a day out of work usually to basically come along here and put a display on. So thank you very much to anyone who supported them. And it does look like we're going to have the checker flag out for this session, so they're going to go around for one last lap. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us for the final drifting session. Like I said, if you are leaving now, please make sure you drive home safely. We want everyone home safe from this event. Alright, we don't want anyone getting into any trouble on the way back. Please make sure your front number plate's on. Please drive nice and safely and quietly for our local villages, because we want to keep this track live for as long as possible. Tracks are becoming less